Hey guys, so today's the day I'm going to be presenting you guys all of my mermaid tails, my monofins, and all my accessories. So, because this might be a long video, I might have to cut it down to 3 different parts, but let's get started. So my very first tail was actually a knockoff fin fun that I actually found in a, like in a thrift store. Like, we got that one in the monofin for like $5, but then it fell apart after a while, like after a few swims. But overall, I did get a good enjoyment. I had that tail when I was 12 years old. But then I took a big hiatus from mermaiding, so I took a long break. And then, like a few years ago, when the pandemic started, I decided to get back into it. So this is my very first tail after that. So this is my first tail that I made on my own. As you guys can see, I painted this whole tail. I made the tail, I made its fins, I made a dorsal fin for it. And originally I made this one for my Mertailor fantasy fin, but because this is thick neoprene, it would be hard, so I just cut it and made it into a sling tail for my Mahina monofin. So as you guys can see, this is how it's supposed to look like. I'm not going to try to fit it in here because it takes a while, but this is how it's supposed to look. So after that, I decided to, I wanted to use this tail, but because it was, because the material is so heavy, I decided not to use it instead. But also, I feel like it won't fit me at all, as you guys can see. And so, my idea is to actually repurpose this tail for another tail that I have coming up. But I feel like I'm not going to reveal it right now. So when the time comes, I will reveal it. So that one's tail number 1 right now. So, and then in November of that same year, I purchased 2 tails from the Mertailor. So I ordered their Black Pearl Sling Tail for the Fantasy Fin 1, and their Guppy Tail, which was called the Kraken. And I did like those tails, but for some reason I felt like they were not me. So after keeping them for a while and then debating whether to use them or not, I decided what was probably best was to sell it. So I decided what was best was to sell those tails. And I sold them to, so I decided to sell them, and for around the same price, but I sold them to a mermaid. So they're with a lovely mermaid in Florida right now. So I just hopefully one day get to see her wear them. And those ones, oh, so I didn't tell you the name for this one. So the first one I just pulled out was named Tia, after the mermaid from Siren. And then I named those 2. So I named the Sling Tail Sarge, from the merman from Siren, and the blue one I named Ganda, after the creature that Tia was fighting. So then around that same time, I purchased this tail. So this is the Mertailor Bass Bliss Tail. As you guys can see, I love the color on this one. And it's for the Fantasy Fin 1. So I'm going to put those down real quick. So for this tail, I actually I got their Fantasy edition, not their Whimsy skin. But I really do like this one. What it reminds me of the Bass at Home. Because since I come from Lake Chelan, so it's a big bass, it's a big giant lake in Washington State. So this reminds me a lot of the fishes there. And this one I've gone on a few swims for, and this is actually the skin that actually maybe find my Mersona, like, because I love the green on it. So this is my baby, but because right now I'm currently in the process of trying to lose weight, this tail fits me right now, but I'm fortunately gonna have to like say goodbye to it soon. But I do have a plan in the future for a new monofin that I have, and like to make it customized for me. So this is tail number, this is tail number 4. Oh no, number 5. So this is tail number 5, and this one's name is Gulpa. So then, on like in December of 2020, no wait, 2019. In December of 2019, I bought the Fin Barracuda tail. So this tail, as you guys can see, it's brand new. Like, you know, it's like made on like, you know, like a newer way than the old one is. And this one I actually also bought during a compulsion buying, but unfortunately I never used it. So this one I'm actually planning on selling. And so so it actually fits a variety of monofins. So it actually fits the Luna, the Fin monofin, and the Linden monofin. But right now, because since I don't use that, I'm actually gonna plan to sell it. Oh, and this one's name is Zilla, for like Godzilla, because I like the scales on it. It reminds me of like Godzilla. So this next one, it's actually near and dear to my heart. This one, the Nebula tail. So what I like about it, how Mermaid Faith described it, people like call it the starry camouflage one. Which, of course, now that I said that, like, now you guys can't unsee it. But I really do like this tail because I really like the freshwater look on it. So, the reason why I love this one is because I named it Heart. If you guys don't know who what the name Heart is, and no, it's not from Inkheart. But, like, Heart is the name of a lovely, like, family back home. Mainly because, like, they're like a second family to me. So the main focus of this one was a woman who was my old manager at my old job. Her name was Carrie Hart, and this is I got this tail because it reminds me of her. So yeah, so this tail's name is Heart. Okay, moving on. I decided to go back on the whole hand make tails. So then I made this tail right here. So as you can see, this is a classic green tail. And most people literally would assume Ariel-like. Which I feel like now that I see it, now you can definitely tell. So for this tail, I actually designed it for my Mahina monofin. As you guys can see, it's like literally Mahina shaped. Like all the way down to the swoops right here. So I am not a good stitcher. Like, as you guys see, I'm terrible trying to stitch two fabrics together. But I had this fabric left over, so I decided to use it. Have not gone swimming in it yet, but hopefully one day I will. And this one's name is Silvana, after this funny TV show that me and my sister saw. It was called Silvana Sin Lana. And it's a pretty funny one, so that's why I named this one after that, because, like, you know, like, for money, like, kind of, like, name. So I have 3 right now with me. So these 3 are all suntails. So I have right here I think this one's called the Key Lime green. This one is Blue Sapphire. And this one is, I think, called Sea Monster. So as you guys see, they're all the exact same size, but, like, you know, like, the only difference is that, like, they're each like colored. But I'm also planning on selling these because I also feel like I bought them during a compulsion buying. So I'm not going to be keeping them, but I'm going to be selling them. I don't know, either like separately or in a pair, but if you guys want to like buy them, just let me know on on Facebook. if you can find me on the Facebook buy, sell, and trade groups, like, you know, for mermaids. Oh, and I don't have names for these ones. So then my next tail is this one. So this is the Finfun like Atlantis tail. So this one is actually, I forgot what the name of this one is called, but this one is so cool. It's so detailed. As you guys can see, it has side fins, it has a big dorsal fin, and it has little knee fins. Yeah, knee fins. So this one's a very cool tail. I mean, I know it's not my usual color aspects, but I love the way this looks. And I'm actually planning on going for a swim with it soon. But yeah, so far I really do like it. And this one, I find it actually fits better with the Luna monofin. So if you guys have a Luna monofin, try it out with this one because it's so good looking. And so this one, his name is Mo from... so if you guys don't know, I'm a dinosaur fan, so Mo was the name of a little, like, dolphin-like creature from the Land Before Time. So yeah, so cool. Definitely recommend these ones, especially if you're, like, wanting to, up your, like, game on mermaiding. So then, from right there, I moved on from spandex tails to neoprene tails. Like, yeah, it's one big jump from it. Because I moved on to neoprene tails, I decided to go back to hand painting them. So this is my first hand painted neoprene tail. Well, my second hand painted. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. It is blue, like yellow and pink. And if you guys don't know, I'm pansexual. So as the way you could say it, this is my pride tail. I really do like how the way it looks. I mean, there are going to be some color mix-ins as well, like, you know, like mixed into the whole thing. But overall, I really do love this one. Sorry about that, everyone. But yeah, overall, I really do like this one. So if you guys want to know, this tail's name is Panama. And this is tail number 10 right now with me. So then I went back to buying mermaid tails again. So this one, I got inspired by none other than Mermaid Zelda. So this right here is from Nereid Studios. So as you guys can see, it is so cool printed looking. So this is their old fabric because right now they actually released a new fabric as well. But yeah, I really love the way this color looks. Reminds me of a little tropical bird-like. So this is actually a size extra large, but whenever you purchase one from this brand, you gotta make sure you go one up, because I ordered my size how it says, but it was a little bit snug. So just keep in mind about that. And what I like about this one is the fluke size. As you guys see, it's huge. But yeah, but this one, it actually has snaps on the bottom. So you guys... And what's cool about it is that you could fit any kind of monofin in here. Well, not exactly any kind, but there's like a list that they show you down below. And then you can fit any kind of monofin in here. I was able to fit my Mahina monofin, my Lucia monofin, and my Mertail monofin. So keep in mind about that. Just make sure you look at the list, and there's more other designs on here. And this one's name is Zazu, after the little bird in The Lion King, because I'm a big Lion King fan. I can literally watch that without even getting bored. So my next tail after that was my OG fabric Finfo Productions tail. So this is actually a Finfo Productions tail. I actually bought this second hand now. So I actually got a good deal. I actually bought this for $100. like off of, because the mermaid that was selling it, she was having financial problems. So she was selling this, and this one's in the size 3XL. So I was gonna like plan to slim it down for me, but then I was actually able to fit into it because it's the old fabric. So sadly, it never came with a flute. No, it never came with the vinyl insert. But one of my tails actually did came with a vinyl insert, so I'm gonna experiment with it. But yeah, this is how it looks. But of course, it came in a little bit damaged, like right here, and right down here as well. So I was able to fix it up, and I'm actually recoloring it. I'm coloring these scales, as you guys can see. And so yeah, that's how it's turning out. So this tail was actually named Abby, after the mermaid that sold it to me. So this is for you, Abby. So then I literally kind of been having a giant compulsion buying because I have a whole bunch of more tails. Starting with my Finfo Golden Giza tail. So this tail right here, like I actually bought it. It was actually my very first tail I ever bought from Finfo Productions. And I had, once upon a time, a long time before, I wanted this tail back in 2018, back when they were selling it with their old fabric tail, like for their old fabric. And I saved and saved and saved, and I finally was able to buy it. And then my family talked me out of it. So I was literally bummed when I literally had to see this tail swim away and never see it again. But then in July of 2021, like Finfo Productions started doing their tails of the month, like on like where they would sell fabric tails for an entire month long. And this tail popped up for July, and I was overjoyed to see the tail return. And when I saw it, I was like, I have to get it now, especially in the new fabric. So I saved and saved and saved and bought it without telling my family. So it was so worth it in the end. I love this one, but then I found out you're supposed to size down on them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm able to fit into this one. I was able to fit into it. It feels great. Just wish I could have sized down to a large because this is an extra large, but I was able to fit into it still. So yeah, so this is my favorite tail of Finfo Productions. I've not yet swimmed in it, but I'm planning to swim in it soon. So yeah, so this is tail number 13 now, and this tail's name is Aladar. Oh, after the name of my Mercerda. So then, the following month, I bought their dragon heart tail. I love this look. Like, I also know this came out in 2018, but this is like vibrant red. As you guys can see, it's like vibrant. So yeah, so I bought this one the following month, and I bought it once again because I liked it so much. And this one is in the size large, so this one fits me like a glove. So yeah, I especially love this look right here. So I was trying to name it Crone after the dinosaur in the movie, well, in the movie Dinosaur, but then because it's dragon-like, I decided to name it after a dragon. So I named it no other than Fang. Fang, if you guys don't know, is the dragon from the movie Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's Roku's dragon. So yeah, so this is Fang. So then, after still buying more tails, I realized, oh my god, I don't have an orange tail. Like, I didn't have an orange one. I have every single color except I didn't have an orange. So then I decided to, okay, guess I'll just hand make one. I wanted to get the classic Cleo from Finfo Productions, but then they had sold out in March, so I was never able to get it. So I decided to make my own. And then I got the Lucia monofin. So I decided, okay, guess I'll make my own. And in the end, I got this one. Well, I made this one. As you guys can see, it's like poorly painted. but it's still my favorite tail, like, you know, that I made, homemade. So this one's inspired by the tails from, well, the tail from Splash. If you guys have not seen Splash, you guys should definitely see it. It's really good. It's about where a mermaid named Madison actually walks on land to find a guy named Alan. So yeah, so this is inspired by her. Well, I mean, the only difference is the fluke shape. As you guys can see, it's like whale shaped. That's because that's how the Lucia is formed. So I never named this Madison. I actually named it Battison from... like, I don't know if you don't know who Battison is, but she's a character in Orange is the New Black. And this is orange, so might as well. So I named it Battison, especially also because of how badly painted it is. But I still love it. I'm planning to actually swim with it real soon. So then, I saw that FinFun started releasing neoprene tails. So, on Black Friday of 2021, I decided to, well, get a FinFun Elite tail. So I forgot what this one's called, but I like how it looks, especially since this has side fins. And an amazing looking fluke. I love this fluke. So I still have not yet tried it, and I'm actually planning to try it soon. But yeah, it is so beautiful looking. Like, reminds me also of stars as well. So yeah, it's so good looking. And so this is in the extra large. But it actually fits me like a glove as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend this one. Well, like this tail brand, if you wanted to go with an elite kind of look. So this is actually a good one. And I named this tail Kepler after the Kepler satellite from, like, that was launched in space like back, I don't know when, but like it's a Kepler telescope. Sorry guys, I had to pause for a moment because I needed to scoot over my next few tails. So then I want to say in March of 2022, I finally bought a Whimsy tail from Mertailor. So I also forgot what this one is called, but I really don't care. As these guys can see, it is beautiful looking. It is so amazing. I love this one. As you guys can see, I used it already, and I scuffed it. I like literally scuffed out my first swim. But hey, if you love something, you gotta ruin it a little. So yeah, so I was figuring out what to name it because since I love the way it looks, like how it looks glowing. So my first name that I was thinking is Pandora from Avatar, or like Andromeda. Like, I don't know why Andromeda, but Andromeda like called out to me. Then my friend told me that she actually listened to a song that same day called Andromeda. So guess fate was meant to be. So this tail's name is Andromeda. And this is tail number 17. So then on that same month, I got my FinFun Productions on like Song of the Sea tail. And I love the way this looks. Like, I especially love the dark brown with the teal. It's absolutely beautiful. So this was actually the tail that I mentioned that like was my first sea nymph tail, and it is huge. I actually compared it with my my Mertailor, and it's actually bigger than the Mertailor one. So this is cool. I named this tail Pandora actually, like because since it kind of reminds me of the Navi, but I wish I had like the Navi Nightfall. I wish I had that one, but sadly I don't, and I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get it because since I'm trying to lose weight. So then that's tail number 18. So tail number 19 was the FinFun Productions Riverbend tail. So if you guys don't know, like 2 months ago, it got released again but on a limited short supply. So I had to rush to buy this. I thought it was going to last the entire month, but then I saw the sizes were going down, and I was like, oh my god, it's starting to sell out. So I decided to buy this one, but my size is gone, so I bought the size extra large, which does still fit me. But when I start to lose weight, I'm actually going to plan to get these tailored to my size. So as you can see, it is beautiful looking. I love the way it looks. And yeah, it also reminds me of a bass tail, so I'm also planning to use this one in my lake. So yeah, so this is tail number 19. Oh, and that one's name, I haven't picked out a name yet, so that's kind of strange. But the name will come up to me. So then, my final tail that I got was my Shot Vancouver Mermaid on like fin cover. So it's not a full tail. It's actually just a fin cover. So the reason why it's just a fin cover is that if you go to a place that does not allow tails, you guys just slide this onto your monofin and wear leggings, which I'm actually wearing them right now. So you guys can see, it's the exact same. So I got the midnight. Yeah, it's called Midnight one. And I originally wanted the koi fish one, but I already had the rash guard, so, and also the koi fish one sold out quickly, so this one was still up, so I decided to, let's go for it. So yeah, so this is, so it doesn't count as an entire tail, but I still think it's an entire tail, so this is tail number 20. And I can finally now say I have a Shot Vancouver Mermaid tail. Finally. Okay, so right now, my total tail count was 23 now. But but one got ruined and 2 of them I sold, so now I'm at 20. But of course I'm planning to sell 4 of them now. So now it's time for me to show you guys my monofin collection. So there's actually 3 monofins are in here right now because I don't like them at all, so I'm not going to show them. But my number 1 favorite, I feel like I should save this one for last, but I'm not going to. My number 1 favorite is my Mertailor Fantasy 1. So this is my absolute favorite monofin. As you guys can tell, this is the one that goes into the Bass Bliss tail. And I absolutely love this one. This is my absolute favorite. I dreamt of getting this one for like a few years. Finally got it. And I went with the black pearl, just a black color. And I absolutely love it. So this is my all-time favorite one. And then I got my Luna monofin. Thanks to a very special mermaid in Canada named Courtney Mermaid, also known as the Shot Vancouver Mermaid. So she actually got this one. This is her absolute favorite one. And this is actually my second one I ever bought. Reason why my second one is because I had one. My little sister used it. She broke it in half, from right here all the way down. So I was upset. So I fixed it for her, let her keep it. Then I had another one in the car, but I haven't bought it. And then I got a notification saying this, hey, you still want this? We'll give you 25% off. So I bought it. And now this is one of my favorite ones. I absolutely love it. This is the one that goes into the Atlantis tail. So I definitely love this one. But of course, the only problem is for me, it was hard for me trying to put it on because the sides will keep being removed, the straps. So I'm probably going to go to hell for this, but I actually siliconed the straps down, so now they don't come off at all. And this is just my monofin, so I don't let anyone else use it unless they could fit my shoe size. But I like it. It's the only way I could get my monofin on, so I have no regrets. So then after that, I got my Linden monofin because I saw that because I liked the way the kids one looked, but I just couldn't fit it. Then Mermaid Linden actually released this one, and I absolutely love it. If I could have my little sister's old one back, because she also has the adult one, I would show you the size comparison. But it's right here where the kids one is. So this is gold that now she made an adult one, and this is unisex, meaning that like men and women can fit into it. So I absolutely love it. I got the dark blue. And I actually used this one for the monofin skin cover. So I'm pretty happy with it. So then I actually bought my other three, the ones I did not like, but I'm not going to bring them at all because I hate them. But the one I really wanted the most in the very beginning was the Rapid, the Finis Rapid, but then I got it. I was super excited. It didn't fit me, and I was upset. So then I got the Finis Shooter. I absolutely love this one, like because it goes with my Finfolk tails. But I actually have two of them. One I bought from the Finfolk website, so I paid $150 for it. And then someone was selling this one on Facebook Marketplace, so I bought it off of them. And I absolutely love it. Like, it definitely works really good for, like, for vinyl tails. So then after that, I bought, because Mermaid Faith recommended it, was the Mahina. So this is the Water Woman Mahina. And the reason why I got this one is because, as you guys could see, it is much more flexible and much more squishier than the blue one. It's because I'm used to having comfortable feet. So I prefer having this Mahina better. So I swam in it once. I felt amazing. Swam in it again. I got a cramp. But so much better than, like, like for this one, because I have not gotten splinters. I don't really like using this one that much because, like, of the, like, cramps and everything. But my older sister uses it. She actually prefers this one over my Mertailor. And I don't blame her. I really do like how this one is. But it's not my absolute favorite. I mean, I do kind of find it weird how it, like, rounds out right here. How your feet go right here and then it rounds out and then goes to, like, a swoop. But overall, it's a very good monofin. I definitely do like it. But just wish I could have like a different option, like, for it. So after that, because I saw Courtney Mermaid's review. I got the Minnows monofin. So you guys can see, this is the absolute biggest monofin I have. But also, like, let me just bring out a little bit out for it. So yeah, it's huge. In fact, you can actually see my hand right through it. So each one of these, like, layers of the monofin is a different layer. So you have your thickest right here, your medium thickness right here, and then your, like, literally the thinnest right there. So this is actually more used for, like, deep water, like, like swimming, which I have used it before. I'm actually made my Panama tail for this monofin. So can't wait to actually try to use it in the water soon. And then since I bought my Elite tail, I also ordered the Elite monofin. And I actually do like this one way better than, like, the Wave. And it's actually really good designed. Although I don't know about, like, it being inside of vinyl tail. So I'm going to try to use it in the water soon. But hopefully it all goes well. So then after a while, I actually finally purchased the Lucia fish fin. Now this one I love way better than the Mahina. Like, you can see it's, like, built the exact same way, like, but except it goes from your feet and swoops down and then all the way down. So this is the one I built my Badison tail for, and I just absolutely love the way it it wiggles. So this is apparently also silicone. So yeah, so as you guys can see, this is the Wave of the like the Lucia. This is the wave of the Luna. And this is the waviness of the Mertailor. So yeah, totally different like silicone textures. I'm actually planning to make a video like, you know, comparing all three of their textures. So yeah, so that's my Lucia. And then also on the Facebook Marketplace, I bought a pair of flippers. Like these are just some, what brand are they? US diver flippers. So of course I had to have a regular pair of flippers. So I bought these ones on the Marketplace. They actually fit me like a glove. So I actually like them. And my last monofin in my collection is actually this bad boy. Here, this is the Mertailor Fantasy 3. And it is heavy. If I had to say so, this is about 17 pounds of pure floppy silicone. So this is the way how I like to carry it. My friend Kat, also known as Mermaid Zero on Instagram, I definitely recommend you check her out. Like, she showed me how to carry it like this, and I actually like the way how I carry it like this. So yeah, so this is my last monofin. Oh, jeez. So in total, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different monofins I like to use. Okay, so last but not least, like, you know, as part of my collection is apparel and like basically jewelry. So yeah, so basically my apparel means I have a whole bunch of rash guards. So let me start off with this one right here. So most of you will probably already know this, but this is from Shop Vancouver Mermaid's Pirates of the Caribbean line. So I got the Serena one. So this Serena one is supposed to be for my Golden Giza tail. I know, it's supposed to be for the Serena tail, but I couldn't afford Shop Vancouver Mermaid's tails. So I decided to grab some rash guards to match up to my tail. So I matched this one with my Golden Giza. And I really do like the combination. It works pretty good. So then, because of that, I also got this one. I forgot what was the mermaid called, but I know for a fact that this is a green, for this green one. But I got this one to go with my bass tail. So yeah, I really do like this. On these ones, the material feels amazing. And then, for my leggings and my fin cover, I purchased like this rash guard right here. So you guys see it has the little fins right here, the gills, but most importantly, it has a dorsal fin in the back. I mean, it's not the full, like, you know, dorsal fin, but like, you know, it's a printed on. I absolutely love this, like, you know, combination. Like, just letting you know, Shop Vancouver Mermaids has the best designs for everything. So I definitely highly recommend her. And then I have 3 Finfolk production ones. So I have my dragon one, my my riverbend, and my Song of the Sea one. So yeah, like they're both really good. So then after that are like arm fins and gloves. So my first like bracers, well, let's just say they're not my #1 favorite. Like, these ones I handmade myself. As you guys can see, they're not as goodly designed as the others. I mean, I used a neoprene fiber, but I never matched it that good. So I just want to say I don't like these, to be honest. And then, oh, I forgot one. Give me a second. So my next arm fins were actually these ones these are silicone ones. So what's cool about these are inspired by the movie Luca. I mean, like, the only difference is, like, when you have them like this, the arm fin in the movie is actually turned upside down. But I really like how this one looks. I got these from Fancy Fish Fashion on Etsy. I mean, I also have a few other things from her. So these are all like calf fins, hip fins, some like, how would they call the, on like, yeah, like so, yeah, I have a whole bunch of them right here. I'm actually going to be saving them for a project that's coming up. Like, you know, that's where I'm going to be using the old tail from Antia, like, you know, for this project. So I can't wait. So my next arm fins were actually these ones right here from, from Siren Cove Designs. So I actually was one of her first customers to ever order these. And I really do like the design of them, but except the only thing is, I took them in a different lighting area, so they're a little orange on me. So I'm actually going to plan to actually buy a new pair from her. So this is how it looks. So I really love the design of them, but yeah, as you can see, it's a little bit orange on my skin. Like, well, my arm in general. So I'm going to try to buy a different pair from her. But yeah, I absolutely love this. Like, it's like, I really do love it, especially since it's webbed. But yeah, just wish I could have gotten my better skin picture. Like, but I don't blame her at all. This is my fault in general. Like, you know, this is my fault for taking a picture in a very bad lit area. So yeah, 100% recommend these. I'm planning to get another pair. So my next arm fins were actually from, oh wait, no, I forgot this one. So this one is actually just a single one. This goes with Silvana. And so I just have it go like right up here. I really do like it to go with Silvana, but I mean, it's just one. I only made one. I didn't make a whole other ones. So my next arm fin actually are these ones that I bought off of a big sale that she was doing, that Shop Vancouver Marie was doing. And so I actually bought these ones to go with Panama. So yeah, I really do like these ones. Shop Vancouver Mermaid does the best things. So definitely check her out, because you will not regret it at all. Especially since I do like these that you can slide them onto anything. And I actually like to put these on with since I have a Fitbit right here. So it definitely works great to covering it up. So my last pair of gloves I have, these are actually my #1 favorite gloves. I'm going to put them on off screen. Yeah. These are my web gloves from, like, you're going to like this. It's from artofangelsSD.com. I actually bought these off of Etsy. Like, they're literally one of my favorite gloves. As you guys can see, they're webbed, but I got the short version. I mean, she does have these ones that go the long one, but I prefer the hand one. And as you guys can see, I got these bass inspired, since I am the Bass Merman. So yeah, these are one of my favorite gloves. Like, oh, and this is just a power mesh fabric, like almost like leggings or like panty kind of fabric, and these scales are silicone, and the little fins are too. So then from there, I have some goggles that I want to show as well. So these ones right here, they're just plain goggles, but like I got the on the little goggle fins from Siren Cove Designs. These are so cool, to be honest. Like, you know, like just had them like hooked onto your goggles is just the best. Like, let me try to put them on so I can show you. So this is how they look. I really do like these. I mean, I got them originally for my bass one because they looked a little bit green, but they turned out a little bit different, like, you know, than when they showed up. But I don't regret them. I really do like them. And one fun thing, I literally saw a video where like some girl actually took these, and let me see if I can remove it. And she actually hooked it onto here, onto her ear. And they have it, They have an ear fin. I actually do like wearing these ones, especially if I'm not wearing these goggles. I could do it like this. But of course, the only part that's hard is trying to hook these back on. Yep. Really do like these ones. I definitely do recommend you get these. I actually got them during her first sale on them. And I do like these fabric ones way better than the silicone ones. Because silicone ones are like 250 bucks. These were like just 50 bucks for me. And then during a sale on the Facebook Marketplace, I came across this company that's called Goggles. And she does these cool design goggles. And I actually picked up these two for 90 bucks. So I really do like these a lot. So I really like this one a lot because since, well, it's a nose cover one. I always had to swim in goggles. And I just like how these look. So yeah, as you can see, there's a little, there's a little turtle right there. There's a little seahorse right here. And then also you got the seaweeds like all over. But I mostly like this one right here. Like because of the seaweed hanging right here. And then also the spikes on here. So let me put it on to show you. And this is how it looks. So yeah, I really do like the little starfishes right here. I think it's it's a starfish. Oh, but just letting you know when you're going swimming, sometimes these will obscure your look. So, like one thing I did not know that you could do is you could actually just pop off these. And then you have a shorter. I mean, I feel like it's like just a little awkward, like, you know, having on like these without it. But still cool that these are detachable. Just gotta hook up the last one. And there. So then, like now, for the fun part, I feel like this is gonna be my old manager Carrie's favorite part, the jewelry. So for jewelry, I have a lot of things. Let's start off with crowns. So this is one of my crowns I have right here. I actually got this for my for my riverbend tail. It's actually not metal. It's actually just a plastic material. I forgot what the company was called that I got these from, but I gotta put it over my forehead, and this is what it looks like. I really do like how it looks. I originally wanted to get a circlet from Finfo Productions, but they sold out quickly. So I got this instead. I really do love this crown. It is so awesome. And I mean, it's lightweight too. And doesn't fall off. And then I also got two crowns from another company. I think it's called like shell crowns. I think that's what I call them. But this is one of my crowns I have. This is my gold one for my golden tail. And so this is what it looks like on me. So yeah, so this is for mermaids and mermen. And I really do like how it looks. I definitely like the classic spines, like, you know, right here on these crowns. So yeah, definitely cool. But I also have another one, and this is my all-time favorite one. I feel like it's going to be everybody's all-time favorite when they see it. This one. So this is, I like to call my dark crown. So let me put it on to show you. And it's actually on differently. This is how it looks when you put it on. So as you guys can see, this one has scales from like Finfo Productions. These are the old scales. It has shells right up here. And these right here, these spikes, they're actually from throwing knives. I love this one the most. I absolutely love how it looks, and I definitely do like how it feels. Feels like more comfortable, like, you know, like, I know it kind of feels weird, like, you know, having like, you know, like this, like, you know, like right in front of you, but this is how it's designed. So I really love this. And also, like, when you buy her pre-made like crowns, they're like more affordable. This was like $50 for me, but I really do like it. And let me put these right over here. So another thing that I have for like crown like are circlets. So this right here is my very first circlet that I ever have. I got these to go with any tail that I have. And so this is what it looks like right here. I probably bet if you saw my photo where I had my fully completed look for bass, this is the crown this is the circlet I actually wore. I actually reappeared on Shop Vancouver Mermaid's website with this one. So I absolutely love it. And then I needed one for my red tail to make it a dark look because I wanted to go like as a vampiric merman. And this is the circlet I went for that one. If you guys don't know, this is inspired by the game Skyrim. But yeah, I absolutely love how this one's designed. Sorry, I'm just gonna... So yeah, so this is, I really do like the design of it. You go any color of it. So I went with the dark black frame and a red stone on here to make it look vampiric. And then I got, oh, can't lose that. I got this circlet right here. So this is just a simple on like silver with a blue stone. I really like this one. It makes me like think of Ravenclaw from Harry Potter. So I really do like it a lot. So then for like necklaces and bracelets, I'm gonna go with necklaces first. This is my iconic bass bracelet, bass necklace. This one right here. So I like to wear it like this, and these stones are so amazing, especially this shell right here. I absolutely love this one. It's actually resin, so it's so cool. I actually bought this on sale, and it was actually originally called the Loki one. So I absolutely love this. So if I was to ever buy another necklace from her, I would buy this one. And she did tell me, the artist, she told me that that if I ever damaged this necklace, that repairs would be free for me, like, you know, for when I do it. But I'm not gonna plan to damage it, of course. So then I bought another necklace from another company, and this is the one that I went with for my vampire look. As you guys can see, these are supposed to be like dark stones, like, you know, lava rocks, and this is supposed to be like a lava rock too. So let me see if I can put it on. This one does fit a little tighter on me. Almost makes it feel like a choker. Yes, it is what it looks like. So yeah, I really do like how this one looks. So yeah, it makes me think of a dark kind of character. Let me see if I can get this off. Yep. Oh, and it's actually connects like this. That's how you connect it. So then I had some beads that I had from years ago that I wanted to do. So I decided to make this necklace right here. So all these stones right here, these like pointy stones, are actually supposed to be from another necklace I have, but I lost a piece for it, and also it was hard trying to keep on. I'm wearing it backwards. So these are supposed to be bird stones. And I added some beads, and I added, let me bring the camera closer, this little bottle, like this little message bottle. And I decided to hot glue a little octopus on there, and these are filled with tiny little beads. I wanted to fill it with something different, but I couldn't think of something, so I thought on the beads, and I actually do like how it looks. So yeah, definitely sometimes homemade things can actually work out for you. So then I made another homemade necklace. Oh, and I'm pretty sure I just like broke it. Nope, it's still good. So this is my pansexual flag necklace. Like, because this is to go with Panama. So let me see if I could get it repaired. So yes, it is what it looks like. So I absolutely do like this one, and I plan to wear it soon. And then the same time I bought my like Ravenclaw like circlet, I bought this necklace right here. It's an arrowhead with a little blue stone in the very top, like one in the very front. So the only problem is it came with a chain already, but the chain was too short for me, so I had to buy this chain and then like make it a little longer. And that's how I got it to work. So I'm planning to wear this with one of my blue tails, so that's gonna be exciting. And then for bracelets, like as well as bracers, I have this bracer right here from Siren Allure. I'd put it on right now, but of course I would have to like struggle to try to remove it. And then I also got this little turtle from Art of Angels, and I actually had this one designed for my bass tail. So this is how I put it on. I don't know if this is the right way to put it on, but I like to do it like this. And then you twist the feet together and lock it like that. That's how I keep him on. Oh, and if you're wondering what did I name it Squirt, after the turtle from Finding Nemo. So let me get you repaired. And so for bracelets, I have these ones that I got from a coworker. It's because next month we're going to Pride Festival, and so she made me these ones. So this is supposed to be for the gay pride and like festival, and this is supposed to be for my flag, the pansexual flag. So yeah, so thank you, Madison, so much. Another bracelet that I have is this one right here. So this is actually, I got this at Walmart for like $5. So it's just a classic shark tooth bracelet. So I really do like how this one looks. I feel like this should go with something like more edgy. They also have these bracelets right here. They're not actually meant for mermaiding, but I got them because I really do like them. But these are my so these bracelets are my like feng shui bracelets. I got them because I was going through a bad time, so I needed a little bit of good luck. So I bought these, and they actually did make me feel a little better about myself. So I like to add them with my gold tail. And then this one right here, my friend Piper actually made for me. Like she's beyond the best. She actually gave me this the last day before she left my current job. So I miss her dearly, and I like to wear this with my blue tails. So the last thing I have, I had to actually reach over here and grab it. So the last thing I have is this belt right here. So it's not a weighted belt, it's just actually just a regular shell belt. I actually bought this from a girl in Sweden who was selling a few of her things. So I saw this belt and I was like, hey, is that belt available? And she's like, yes, it is. And I'm like, I will take it. So I paid about $30 for this shell belt, because these are actually handcrafted by her. She actually handcrafted these herself. So my idea is to actually put it on, for my gold tail, just to cover up, from the tail to my body. Sorry, I have let me pull this up. from my tail to my body, like, and that's how it would go. It would like cover up the line. So yeah, I do plan in the future to get a weighted belt, but so far I like to use this one. So yeah, so that is my entire collection of tails on like monofins and accessories. I hope you all have a great and like rest of your day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.